Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I just want to say excuse my voice. I've been having a sore throat for almost a week now. Well, I think a week now for sure. But okay, I'm going to be reading Proverbs 19 verse 2. Desire without knowledge is not good. How much more will hasty feet miss the way? So what it really spoke to me here was, as humans, we desire a lot of things, right? But not every desire that we desire comes from God. The first thing that came to me was my first marriage. Wanting something is not good if you don't have knowledge. You can want something so bad, but if you don't have knowledge, then what good is it for, right? I can tell you guys that moving hastily caused a lot of pain and a lot of destruction in my life. Looking back, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I just didn't know. Like, I was a baby Christian, still kind of am. But even more than, like, I just recently gave my life to Christ at 18 years old, and I got married at 19, so I didn't really have that much knowledge, right, and experience. Okay, so I'm just gonna share with you guys what I wrote earlier before when I was reading the scripture. I took some notes here, and I'm just gonna read them. I had years of suffering under bondage, and this is why I rather wait on the Lord for my future spouse. For my future marriage, I'm sorry. Because I don't want to make the same mistake again. And letting God choose and letting Him lead me is the best thing that I can ever do, right? And I can honestly say, like, that's the best thing you can do as well. So this is why I wrote it and I wanted to share with you guys, because waiting on God and not moving hastily will save you from a lot of trouble. Like, trust me when I say this, okay? Like, I'm talking about, like, all kinds of things that you wouldn't even know. I learned a lot, and I learned that trusting God and letting Him, direct me and wait on Him is the best thing that I can ever do, because His plans are better, and He has shown me His plans are way better than mine. Like, trust me, way better than mine. Like, I would have never thought any of this. I sit here and think about, I would have never thought about being where I am, like, literally right now. I would have never known that I was going to be here. I would have never thought, let's just say, thought that I would be here. And looking back, feeling stuck in a bad situation. And here comes God, right, to enlighten me back into His purpose. It's so, like, amazing. You may desire something, but it may not be God's will for you, which is why we have to seek God, which is why I want to make it right this time. And I'm waiting on God, and there's no rush, because when you rush, that's when you get in trouble. And knowing, that God has everything under control, knowing that God's plans for you are better than yours, and knowing that you can trust Him, with everything, every area of your life, like literally everything. I have learned to trust Him even after, like I said, a bad situation. Out of that bad situation, I have a better relationship with God. I won't say it's where I want it to be. You can always grow in God, but obviously it's not where I want it to be, and I'm still learning, and I'm still seeking, and I'm still trying. And as long as you're devoting yourself and still seeking God, and we tend to get very frustrated and in a rush, and we think that, oh, this is gonna be it for me. If I don't take this, um I won't, like, there's nothing else better coming, right? Because that's how I felt, and that's why I made a hastily decision marrying young. I really thought like this was it, like I'm never gonna get anyone better, to be technical. I said I'm never gonna get anybody better, but I didn't even know, like I didn't even know who I was. I was what, 19, and like I was young, and you can think you know what you want at that age. You may know some things, but you're not really fully, at least for me, I wasn't really fully like flourished. Like I didn't really know myself. Knowing your worth, especially, valuing yourself, having your own values, knowing your values, knowing your morals and priorities, your, like what is meaningful to you, like what is that in life that you care about. What do you care about? What are the things that you want to do in your life? And don't settle. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm better than anyone else, like, no. I mean it like, don't settle. Like, know your worth, not in a prideful way, not in a way that you're just boastful and just arrogant, right? I mean in like, in a humble way, like in a way that's genuine. Like, if you have a dream, if something really is inside of you, a really desire, bring it to God. Whatever it is that you desire, bring it to God and ask Him to guide you. And if it's a desire that He put in you, He will give you, the knowledge. He will give you directions, right? He will instruct you and your next and yeah, like basically we're the sheep, right? He's the shepherd, so He's just gonna direct us in the way that we should go, and we just have to follow, and we just have to like pay attention to the shepherd, or else we're gonna get lost, right? Like if you don't pay attention, like I remember like in school when I was like, what, I don't know, like elementary, how you have to go in a line, you have to like follow the line, hold hands, or whatever the case. And if you distract yourself, you're gonna stay, like you're not gonna keep moving forward. You're gonna get distracted. We cannot afford to get distracted. We have to keep moving forward. We have to keep following God and His lead, and just pursue Him and know His will for our lives. And even if we don't know His will for our lives, He knows it, and just ask for His will to be done. And that's one thing that I'm learning. When you ask God something, we have to expect for Him to answer. We ask in faith, so we cannot please God without faith. So we have to have faith. We have to believe that whatever we ask, we shall receive if it's God's will. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a blessed day, and I hope that you guys are blessed with what I shared today, and I hope it helps one of you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.